So these webinars are structured to engage with other people, parents and grandparents, and anyone that really comes into contact with children that would like to assist in helping them in their mental and emotional health and in learning skills around mindfulness. So different types of mindfulness techniques, strategies, exercises, and even conversations that they can have with children. And that's what this webinar is all about. But I wanted to just touch bases on one thing and bring that back to about the importance of really explaining the value of doing these mindfulness exercises for the child at a child's level of understanding. And I'll give you an example of this because I saw a video on Instagram about a boy who he accidentally burnt his whole entire body 100%. Oh. And he was 9 years old when he did this, and he was, oh, we lost you, Mom.
I gotta plug in, so keep going.
Okay. So he was 9 years old when he burnt his body completely 100%, and he was not supposed to live. He was, according to the doctors, he was going to die. And there was a very, very famous guy at the time. I don't remember his name, but he came in, I guess it was part of a like a miracle wish, you know, make this kid's last wish come true. And it was his idol and his fan. And he kept coming and he kept talking to the boy about making it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. And then when he started making it, he had like no hands. Like he had like little fingers, like he couldn't write. So his mom would always say, hey, you got to practice writing so that you can go back to school. Okay. So now for a 9-year-old, going back to school is not a motivation. That's not something that they want to do. But this idol of his sent him a signed baseball that said, if you want a second one of these signed by a famous baseball player, you will write me a letter back. Now, that is something a 9-year-old wants. The value of writing a letter for a 9-year-old is worth getting a baseball, not worth going to school.
Yeah.
So for a mom, that's a huge benefit. You write, you can go back to school. But for a 9-year-old, that is not motivation. So when you are explaining and having these conversations with your children about the importance of learning mindfulness and learning how to learning more about your emotional and mental health, these values, these reasons that are going to be what's in it for them needs to be at a level that they really understand and want. Like this is huge for them. Yeah. So I just wanted to touch bases on that a little bit, because our definition as a parent for motivation is not always the same as a child. And for a child, they're motivated by freezies and piggyback rides or horse rides, and we're motivated by them going and finishing a book or or going to school, or and for them it's different. So
yeah, yes it is.